All right, what's going on, boys? My name is Garen Baum. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know it's been rough in the Wayfinder community. Let's be honest, yesterday was a shit show, and the devs agree, okay? So they did release an update from Airship Syndicate as well as Digital Extremes. This is my first time recording in a while, in a little bit, so a little rusty, but hey, it is what it is. So we're going to be reading this update. Whew. This is one take. I'm only doing one take of this, so if it's bad, fuck it. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So let's read it. Posted on August 18th, which is today. An update from Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes. A message from the team. Okay, let's read this. Yesterday sucked. That's an understatement. There's no other way to say it. It sucked for people who purchased Founders packs and couldn't play, and it sucked for us to see players unable to get into the game after believing in us and our vision. Let's be honest here. Airship Syndicate Studios was probably on fire. Like, it was probably literally on fire. like the servers were on fire. The guinea pigs were starting to die one after another. It was just a massive shit show. But it is what, like I said before, it is what it is. It's not me being toxic or anything like that. It just what it is. You know what I mean? Servers and login. Okay. So although we ran technical tests and betas across multiple regions, we were seeing more players every minute than played in our beta each day. Although we had a queue system ready, that system failed immediately. We quickly implemented numerous fixes to try and stabilize the login experience, and those failed as well. We ended up having to put a cap on players that were on the server, which was less than ideal and resulted in the maximum player limit reached error last night. So basically what happened was if you were trying to get in, you would there were like multiple times where you would get a message that the maximum server capacity was reached. So this led to believe that, do these servers only hold like 50 people, so there's only a total of 100 people playing or something like that, and we're trying to there's only like 2 servers, you know what I mean? It was, a lot of us were just fucking around, but yeah, it was pretty bad. So update from Digital Extremes, which is the publisher developers of Warframe. At early access launch, at early access launch, severe server login issues led to many players not being able to connect or play. We know and value your trust and apologize for the shaky beginning. As players ourselves, we know the disappointment many are feeling. We apologize. We know players have high expectation of DE's infrastructure to deliver in moments like this, and in the instance we as the publisher fell short. We're committed to ensuring long-term stability through the early access period. We are thankful for the enthusiasm and interest of our community and for your continued patience as we close in permanent solutions. Sorry, I'm not reading with my glasses, so it's a little hard for me to read. But yeah, if this were coming from like EA or Activision, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? But Digital Extremes is, overall, I would say, from what I can tell, they're a pretty genuine bunch of people. So I have no reason to not believe that they aren't telling the truth. So I believe them. I don't know what else to say. I believe them. So next up, we realized that buying something and not being able to actually log in and play, frankly, is a bad look. One solution we heard often was that we should have offered pre-sales to gauge interest. This is something that I actually thought about. I think I might have mentioned that in my stream. Maybe not. Maybe I was thinking about that this morning when I wasn't streaming. I was supposed to stream today. Fortunately, some first-party stores do not allow pre-sales of early access, and we were unable to meet demand. Okay, so I'm guessing Steam doesn't allow pre-purchase early access. Yeah, that would have been really, really nice and really, really handy, because there's only so many people that are playing the closed betas, because the closed betas were, quite frankly, they were very, I don't want to say they were hard to get into, but, a lot of people are busy, and the betas are only for a certain period of time. So what ends up happening is not as many people that are interested in the game are playing those betas. So you could say like, oh, 10,000 people played the beta, played both betas, and okay, let's make servers for around 10,000 people. Let's maybe add another like 15,000 people. We'll say 15,000 people are going to play the game at launch. That's completely, that's not true, because there are a lot of people who didn't get a chance to play the betas. So realistically, you're probably looking at like 20,000, 30,000 people all trying to get into the game at once, and then you also have the delay, and I believe the delay was for getting like a cross-play synchronized launch with PlayStation. And so not only do you have the PlayStation people trying to get in the game, but you also have the Steam people trying to get into the game. So realistically, that number of like, I don't know, 20,000, 25,000 is probably more around like maybe 40,000 people all trying to get in the game at once. I don't really know. We don't have numbers. But if I had to take a guess, I would say around maybe 30,000 people, 35,000 people were trying to get into the game last night and just couldn't get in like all day yesterday. So, But currently the game's login queue is functioning. Yeah, it's been working, and I've actually been able to get in pretty fast, albeit the game will boot me out, and then I'll have to sit in queue again, but at least I've been able to play the game, get some footage, and also be able to, make some videos. Sitting in queue isn't actually being in-game and playing, but it's allowing a trickle of players in as we continue to up capacity across all regions, and that has been successful. I would say overall that has been very successful. We'll continue to make optimizations to the queue and servers in the coming days and weeks until all players are in and playing. Okay, that's pretty good. We are also aware of the small portion of players that did not get their Founders Pack items. I'm one of those people. I did not get my $150 fucking, pay-to-win stuff. Just kidding. But I didn't get Mommy Venomous, and I am very upset about that. We are aware of the issue, and although it affects a small portion of players, it's a priority to make sure that our founders get their items. Yeah, I mean, when someone pays $150 fucking dollars for, for your game, even if it's just one person, you should still make sure that person gets their fucking items, because that is a bitch. That is a bitch to spend $150 on, Heroic Kairos, 3 skins for Nis, Silo, and Windgrave, to get Mommy Venomous, to get Nightshade, to get a lot of stuff that a lot of people can't get. I haven't even touched the reward tower yet, because I don't want to touch anything and then something goes wrong and then they're like, oh, well, you redeemed the... Yeah, no, I haven't touched the reward tower. I'm waiting for them to give me my rewards, my Founders Pack rewards, so I can, be on the level that I'm supposed to be at. A lot of the missing items are related to the back-end server issues, and unfortunately we can't provide a better update right now until we have more stability. Again, Founders Packs are you entrusting us, and we didn't deliver. Please contact support at yada 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 at the time so we can collect your information as we work towards a solution. Monetization. This is a big one. I actually almost made a video about this until they did say that they were going to be changing this. We also saw a conversation around some of our bundle prices being just shy of items in our store. So basically what happened was, if you paid $10, you would get 1,100 of the rune silver. Well, if you wanted to say get if you wanted to say get the Titan's Bane greatsword, it was 1,150. You see what I mean? You were just 50 short, and that's pretty fucking scummy. Okay, that's super fucking scummy. It's super shady. I hate that tactic. This is a tactic that a lot of AAA developers use, and I did not appreciate that. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My goddamn. I did not appreciate this, and I was going to make a video about this complaining. Like, straight up. I almost made a video until they said that they were changing it, which I thought was pretty good. We are revisiting the pricing so that there are 1,000 rune silver, and will retroactively grant the difference for anyone that has paid for any of these weapons. Good. I think that's good. Player compensation. Now, with player compensation, you have to be a little careful, because with player compensation, when you start compensating players, don't just compensate for every little mistake. Okay, with this is a big issue. Players should be compensated, but don't start compensating players for like small issues, because then players are going to start expecting that. You know what I mean? And I think that when there's like little small mistakes, it's like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to compensate us for that. Just do better. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like big issues like this, like people unable to play the game, people like me who paid $150 and don't have the items that they paid for, yes, you need to compensate those players. You definitely need to compensate people. But yeah, so players lost valuable time waiting to get into the game or taking days off to play. That was me. That sucks. We're currently working on our plans of compensating those purchased into early access, whether they got into the game or not. Yesterday proved that Wayfinder has an audience, but we must take action to meet the demand that audience deserves. Sorry. First and foremost, that involves us fortifying our underlying platform and technology to deliver our vision for an online world of friends. It's about winning back our players' trust through actions and not words. And it's about getting the game into a playable state for all. So overall, I think this was really good. They tackled a lot of the big points and a lot of the big issues that players had. Things such as, people missing their items from buying the Founders Packs, monetization. This was a big one for me, as well as compensating players for the absolute shit show that was yesterday. Because you delay the game by 2 days, then the game finally comes out, and then nobody can play the game. So realistically, there was 3 fucking delays. And yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But overall, I'm really happy that they tackled the issues, the big issues, and they are compensating players for it. They are doing better, and I have no reason to believe that they won't do better. That's just me. I know a lot of people are fucking frustrated, and if you're frustrated, you have every right to be frustrated. First of all, don't take it out on content creators. I want to say that right off the bat, because I had a fucking moron in my comments that I had to ban from my channel because this dude was angry at the game, even though he hadn't played the game yet, because the game wasn't even out yet. Okay, early access wasn't even out yet. He's pissed because, he had to wait an extra 2 fucking days to play the game, and he's taking his anger out on me. So, do not take your anger out on content creators, on developers, on DE, on anybody, okay? Just be chill, be cool. It's not that big of a deal. They're working on it, okay? And if things don't get better, you damn straight I'm going to make a video about it, that things aren't getting fucking better, and they need to. This is their first game. This is a new IP, and first impressions matter, and this has left a lot of sour taste in people's mouth, and I want to see this game do great. I want to see this game survive until Season 1, to Season 5, to Season 10, to Season 80, for fuck's sakes. I want to see this game to do better. I want to see this game be an absolute fucking banger, okay? But it's not going to be a banger if Airship Syndicate doesn't learn from their mistakes, do better, as well as if we, the players, just kind of say, hey, you're fucking morons, and I'm taking my money elsewhere. Now, you have every right to do that. You know what I mean? You have every right to take your money and leave. But for the people who are supporting this game, are interested in this game, do want to play this game, we got to give our feedback, boys. We got to give our feedback, because when free-to-play comes out, it's going to be a whole hell of a lot worse. It's going to be a whole hell of a lot worse. You think it's bad now, it's going to be worse when the game goes free-to-play. You bet your sweet bippy it will. So let's give our feedback. Let's not just automatically go fucking buck shit wild and go crazy and start acting like a bunch of fucking idiots. Let's be kind to the developers. Let's keep working hard to make this game as best as it possibly can. And hey, itty what itty. Anyway, but yeah, guys, just a quick, I guess this isn't a quick video. I kind of went on a little rant there, but it's just a video. I saw this update, and I'm still waiting in queue because I was playing the game. They kicked me out. They kicked me out, and now I'm waiting in queue again. But queues have been not too bad. So yeah, so hopefully I'll get in pretty fast. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck, I can't talk. God damn it. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.